Good morning. It is currently -3 degrees outside. In case you didn't know what that is, it's freezing. Like, you walk outside and you freeze. Totally freeze. Yeah, it's cold. That being said, I really need a hot cup of tea right now. But I have been putting off making this voiceover for too long now. So before I go and make myself a hot cup of tea, I'm going to sit here and freeze for a little while and make this voiceover. Today in this video, you will see me sewing an apron that will not be finished by the end of the video. We will be adding bias binding to pockets, sewing on the pockets, sewing the panels of the skirts together, and adding some decorative stitches in between. After all that is finished, I will also be flat felling all the seams to make sure they are perfectly beautiful and secure. I really love it when my seams come out just as beautiful as the garment was intended to be. Like the seams alone are as beautiful as the garment. Like I could wear my outfit inside out just to show off the seams. That's what I like a seam to look like. It should be part of the art of my perfectionist little mind. Yeah, that's what I like my seams to look like. Now, I don't always accomplish that. Sometimes I fail. Yep, that's a word. Sometimes I fail, and they don't look so absolutely perfect, and I have to either come up with other things to do with them, or something, or something. First thing I usually have to do when I sit down to sew is wind the bobbin. It's kind of a cool process how the mechanics turn. Thread goes up and down and perfectly winds the bobbin in a few seconds right in front of you. Here's a tip for you if you're ever going to sew. Wind like 2 to 3 bobbins in every color before you start sewing your project. That way when you run out of thread, you can just pop another one in there and you don't have to waste time. Side note, not taking my own advice with this, so yeah, this is my only bobbin with white thread. And now that I think of it, all my other bobbins have not been filled up yet, so it's my only bobbin with any thread. Yeah, excellent planning. Granted, I only have 4 bobbins at the moment because I got a new sewing machine, and my previous one was a 1953 model that uses a totally different type of bobbin. So when I bought bobbins for this one, well, it was a pack 4, so I got 4 bobbins. Yeah, go figure. The reason I'm not going to be finishing this apron today is because it needs some embroidery done to it, and I don't have an embroidery machine, so I'm sending it off to somebody else once I get the main panels together. They're going to be putting the embroidery on it, sending it back to me, then I'll finish the apron. Probably something like next week. I'll do another voiceover of who knows what. I'll probably be staring out a window and just tell you what I'm looking at, or not. So, yeah. Here's a cool note. I was making brownies the other day, and I kind of came to the realization that when I make brownies for myself, they can come out 90% perfect. But when I'm making them for somebody else, something always seems to be wrong. They don't cook as fast, or they cook faster, meaning they're too gooey, or they're too dry, or the ingredients are wrong, they're too sweet, too bitter, not enough chocolate chips in them, too many chocolate chips in them. I don't know, it just seems like something is always somewhat off. So I was thinking, perhaps I should just make brownies every single day, and then whenever somebody has an occasion or birthday, they should just come over automatically and take some of those brownies that I already made for myself, because those are going to be 99% right. That would take the headache off of me. That would mean I would make a ton of brownies every single day. But they'd always be perfect. I guess you gotta choose your battles there, right? Tons and tons of brownies, or always perfect brownies, or the headaches of not perfect brownies, whatever is your cup of tea, really. So yeah. Anyways though, what's your guys' favorite thing to bake? I love baking. I bake a lot of things. Brownies, cakes. My favorite thing to bake is bread. I'm not a pro at baking bread, and I honestly only know how to make one type of bread, and it's not even sourdough bread, which I would love to be really good at making. But I've never made sourdough bread in my life, and I have no clue how to even start. I do have a recipe for it, which I have been procrastinating on making, but I do have it, so I don't really have that many excuses as to why I'm not making it. I should probably go do that right now. But I'm probably not going to because I'm full. I'm going to stop and make some tea. And I'm going to wait for the tea. And I'm going to add milk to my tea because I love milk in my tea. Then I'm going to drink my tea. And then I'm going to get distracted and go do something else. And I'm probably going to say something along the same lines next week as I should go make that sourdough bread right now. Because it takes like 2 days to make, right? 2 or 3 days? I don't know. It takes several days to make, I think. Which is probably why I've not been doing it. Because when I make a loaf of bread, I kind of like to eat it the same day. Yeah, with some things I'm kind of impatient, but we'll see. One of these days I'll make a loaf of sourdough bread and I'll tell myself how silly it was of me to wait so long to make such a wonderful loaf of bread. Or it'll be rotten and then I'll be frustrated that I didn't do it sooner. That way by this time I could already be a pro at it. But I'm sure you guys never have that trouble, so yeah. Drop a comment. Tell me what it is that you have been waiting forever to do that you probably ought to just get up and do right now. Yeah, so if you've watched this long, thank you so much. I'll be back sometime next week and ramble on about more stuff that I'm either not doing, wanting to do, planning to do, who knows if I'm ever going to get to, or just daily life, which is kind of a mix of all that. So yeah, please subscribe, like this video, drop a comment, and see you next week. Bye!